Hello, hello, Taurus. This is Miss Joan, Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 11th through the 17th of June. We have the 3 cards from the overview video in front of me. I have programmed this deck, surprise, for the fill-in, and we are going to go ahead and see what's going on. This is, of course, a general reading, so if it doesn't match you, don't be upset. Come back next week, see if it works. Also, if this doesn't work for you, if this particular setup doesn't work for you, whether it's if you prefer the face, the cards, or both, please comment below. Let me know what you think. I will do my best to respond to all comments and see what I can work out. All right, so super fun and exciting. Excellent. Let me go ahead and get these cards laid out, and I will talk to you about the 11th through the 17th. All right, so we have the Hierophant. We were talking about wanting to stay in our faith. We wanted to stay squared away with who we are, what our belief system is. This particular week, we had some naysayers last week who were telling us what we thought may or may not be great. Hooey on them, right? Unexpected guests, right? The Hierophant, White Crane, longevity, honor, and justice. So here we go. This is you staying in your lane, doing your thing, being you, and being happy about it because you've done your homework and you know what you want, you know how you want to get there, and that's cool. The things that are also going with this is the Hanged Man, letting you know that there's potential for you to get a little hung up on one thing, wanting it to be your way, one thing. We have talked at length about everything needing to be your way. But, you know, being in relationships means that we have to make compromises sometimes. So be open to the possibility of compromise. And the Six of Swords is here to say you're going to be in a position to help somebody else with your power. So that's some super excellent juju going on right there. If you help somebody else with something else, that's great. And it might get you some fresh air in your head. We have the Hierophant over here. We have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Six of Swords. You helping some people out with your power, making sure that they have what they need, right? If you can help somebody else with your power, it might give you a breath of fresh air from your own issues, and that would be very helpful because we want you to stay up to date and current and happy with what you're doing, and look at all the possibilities, okay? Because that's important for you to have some additional information. Just a little fresh air doesn't mean you're changing everything, but maybe a little compromise, and that's okay. All right, so the area where you're blocked this week, we have the World, Turtle, Mother Earth, and opportunities. We were talking about how finishing a project or starting a project isn't really going to work out too good this week. It will block you. Starting something new will block you from doing or completing what you've already started. So, right? We have the Five of Pentacles reminding us to stay on top of our finances, but also dreams and goals. Dreams and goals are also up for review here, reminding us that when we're dealing with our finances, what is the goal? Where are we going? What is happening? Why is it so important? And obviously starting or finishing something towards the dreams and goals. All of this planning stuff always gets in the way of progress when you're doing the hands-on part. So keeping that in mind is important, and knowing that it's stuff you can do when the sun goes down, right? Stay on top of your projects while the sun is up, and then you can do all the internal work when the sun is down. How's that? I want you to do it all, but I want you to do it all at the right time, okay? Now, of course, the Four of Pentacles is your solution. Four of Pentacles, your financial foundation, is important and part of the deal. This is the Badger, and he is self-reliant and practical. practical. All right. Ooh, you got the Empress and the Knight of Cups. So whatever you seem to be having your head into, you can wish for it, put it out there in the universe, and it will come to you easily. Nice. That's the Empress. And we have the Knight of Cups, fighting for your heart's desire. So if you're using the Empress properly, you won't need to fight for it. You just put it out in the universe and it'll come to you anyway. But yes, Within relationships, you will find yourself having dialogues and conversations about what you really want, what they really want. And that's cool. So stay aware that these things are happening. It will probably have something to do with the money. So, yay. Sorry about that. No one wants to fight about money, but that's oftentimes what we do. So, yes, what I'm seeing here right now is that if you stay in your faith, don't get too hung up, you can actually get a little fresh air helping someone else for a minute, but you can also stay in your lane about what you want, okay? At least overall, I would say that's the truth. And of course, then the things blocking you will be starting or finishing something, getting advice about your finances, maybe blocked, maybe the guy isn't available who can talk to you about that, okay? But it means that you can't really focus on your dreams and goals until you have your financial information. But your solution is, of course, fortifying your finances in some way, maybe on your own without a lot of input. Putting energy out in the universe for what you really want. Excellent. It will come to you serendipitously. Fabulous. And then the Knight of Cups. Fighting for your heart's desire in the end. All right? So it should be an interesting week. But I see a lot of good things happening. And I'm hopeful and happy for you, Taurus. I do want to see you prosper. And we will see what happens next week. All right? Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments to let me know what you're into and what's working for you and what doesn't. So, okay, thank you. And we will talk next week about the 18th through the 24th. Yeah. Okay, cool. See you next week.